Hey YouTube, I know I haven't done a video in quite some time, I think since February. I just wanted to update you guys on how I'm doing with my progress through the grief of losing my 5-month-old baby. Today is the day before Mother's Day, May 11th. I feel like today I'm in a way better headspace, emotionally, mentally, even physically. I've lost like 15 pounds since then, so feeling good about that. I feel like the only thing that saved me, honestly, is my spiritual awakening. The trauma of losing my child sent me down almost like a rabbit hole of how and whys. Why did this happen? How did this happen? And eventually, spirituality just stepped in and gave me so much clarity. I don't know how I would have made it through this grief. And I still have a long journey through it, but my spirituality and my faith has truly saved me. I think it's important for me to share this because it's a testament that no matter what you go through, no matter what happened to you in your life, okay? And in my life, for me, I always said the worst thing that could ever happen. Gavin, I'm doing a video. It's my son. The worst thing that could ever happen is losing my kid, And that happened. So it just let me know that if I can make it through something that I consider to be the worst absolute tragedy of my life, then I know that other people can make it through what they consider to be the worst tragedies and traumas of their life. Honestly, I stumbled upon, several, I call them my teachers, several videos. For example, Hans Wilhelm. His name is spelled Hanswilm. YouTube him, okay? After I looked at some Hans, there is a young lady named Nikki Sutton. Sutton, Sutton. Her first name is spelled Nikki, Nikki. I looked at her videos on spiritual awakening. Till Swan, Dolores Cannon, all of these teachers, Case with Everyday Masters. Check these people out. Les Brown, motivational speaker. Honestly, all these different teachers, and many more that I'm not even thinking of off the top of my head. I've been studying. I've been getting closer to my higher self. I've been really tapping into source energy. And when I say source, I mean God. I use the two terms fluidly and interchangeably, but when you're spiritually aware, you can't put a name on God because that would be limiting God, and God just is. God is everything that exists, and our mindset is, 3D, three-dimensional, and this is how we think, and we perceive things in terms of time, and time is an illusion. Death is even an illusion. That one concept alone gave me the most clarity and the most peace after I lost my son, when I realized I did not really lose my son. I realized that my son and all of us, each and every one of us, we are eternal, immortal, infinite soul beings. We are little pieces of God. We come from God, therefore we have the God-like capabilities, you know, and that everything is in divine order. Everything happens the way it's meant to happen. Everybody is where they're meant to be in their life. There's no mistakes. And it has saved my life. I've always been spiritual. I've never claimed a religion. And I thank my family for that, because my family never imposed a specific religion on me. My uncles were, Muslim. My grandmother was Jehovah's Witness. My mother was studying Islam but came from a Baptist background. Passively, it was just so many different options to where I just chose neither. I just said, you know what? The great thing that I love about each of your religions is that they all believe in a higher power. They all believe in God, the one source that connects us all. And that's all I need to take with me for my foundation. Stop, Gavin. That's all I need to take with me for my foundation. And from, I would say, the age of 12 years old, I have always been spiritual. Gavin, I'm doing a video. Could you go? Say hi.
Hi.
Okay.
What's up?
So this guy needs some attention, as you can see. But I want to get into that. I've been so inspired by my teachers that I really feel compelled almost to do some videos about the things that I'm learning. Spiritual awakenings happen to people for different reasons. Mine just happened to have been the loss of my son. So honestly, I feel like each and every one of us has a journey. And when it's time for us to be awakened, it's going to happen when it's meant to. I feel as though I need to do my part by sharing my experiences as I go along. In the words of Dolores Cannon, you can't feed a baby a steak. And I'm still a baby right now in my spiritual awakening. However, I'm moving on to solid foods. And with that being said, love and light to everybody who watches this video. And just know that we are all one. And we are all a part of God. That makes us little pieces of God. And don't forget that. Fear is always the problem. But love is always the answer. Later.